Hi. Hi. Hi indeed, everybody. It is high time to say hi. Oh, there it is. Oops. Hi, Gary. I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you? How is life? I've got to be quiet. How are ya? How are you, koala? Everything cool with y'all? What am I doing? To be honest, I'm sort of getting ready for bed, but when I'm sneaking out into the other room, I'm trying to wake people up. So, getting ready for bed-ish. That's noise. What about you? What are you doing? What you up to? Oh, right, indeed. Exactly. All right. So, yeah. I've not, I've been quite busy. So I've had a lovely weekend with my little girl. Well, more than the weekend, isn't it? Flipping out. I don't know. Yeah, Tuesday. Do you know what? I don't know about anybody else, but I get my days so mixed up at the moment over the Christmas. It's just crazy. Are you like that? Where it's sort of like can't quite work out what time or what day we're on. I don't know. It could be a me thing, but Cameron, hello. Hi to Cameron. How are you doing, Cameron? Oop, my voice is like losing it here. How are you, Cameron? We hope everybody is having a really nice day, by the way. Gary, I was just about to say I will be moving to Scotland. No way, because my partner is not come back to me. I'm really sorry to hear that it's got to that point with you and your partner. I know you've been having stuff happening with your partner lately. That's really awful. I'm sorry it's come to that, but this could be meant to be, you know? I've been through some pretty tough stuff. Give me a minute. Give me 1 minute. So yeah, I've been having over my life, I've had my fair share of relationship issues and stuff. And one thing I will tell you is that at the time I never wanted it to happen. I always just like prayed that it wouldn't be that way. And afterwards, like down the line, I began to realise that God did have a plan after all, even though it didn't seem like it at the time. And I've realised why now, if that makes sense. So there'll be a reason, you know. Cameron, I'm good, thank you very much for asking. Glad to hear it. Where are you joining from today, Cameron? Gary, it really is hard. I know that feeling. I really know that feeling, man. The best thing I can tell you, my advice is to just work on yourself. Get closer to God if you're a believer. That's helped me more than anything in life. In honesty, I can't say anything else that's helped me more than that. Having literally a friend who like gave me the world and is never going to leave me. That's pretty cool. When everything else feels like it's going. But apart from that, work on yourself. Yeah. Really focus on like a project. So for me, I got into when I had a bad relationship end a few years back, I got into social media, like boosting my social profile. At the time it was Facebook, but I've moved on to YouTube now. There's nothing quite like that. Just working on yourself, spending your energy that you would be spending worrying about somebody, focus on showing that person how much you can make of your life. And you never know. They might come back to you, they might not, but ultimately you've improved your life regardless. Cameron, I'm glad I subscribed because he's a good YouTuber. I appreciate that. Hey, I love a compliment like that. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Cameron. You seem like a nice person yourself too, by the way. And also, really appreciate you subscribing. So thank you very much. What have you been up to, Cameron? Gary, but I just got to get on with it now. That right, I do that now. Work on myself. Exactly, yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll throw out and give you all the tips today. What's helped me a lot is fitness and running, or dancing, or just like whatever. Anything that you can literally physically do that's gonna like make your heart beat fast, and it just gets rid of a lot of tension in your body. If you can just get into routines which are like going for a run, or jog on the spot a lot, running up and down the stairs. But I do find having a guided coach. So I've got the Apple Fitness Plus. You know, obviously you've got to pay for it, but you know, there's other ones which are free. You don't have to pay for one. But yeah, it keeps you motivated. Having a bit of motivation, even following along with YouTube tutorials and stuff like that, can change everything. Really can. If you can physically get yourself exercising, you can get rid of stress. So Cameron, pajamas day, I like it. That's a good kind of day. Cameron just being your usual self, kid self. On Christmas holiday, I like it. Christmas holiday is cool. So my little girl has had an awful lot of presents. So yeah, funny enough, there's still one I forgot to give her actually. She's absolutely mad considering she feels like she's at the world this Christmas, but bless her. I've had such a lovely time with my little one. She's 6, so little 6-year-old, beautiful thing. Yeah, she makes me very happy. She is literally the best gift that I've ever been given. I could lose all my possessions, and if I've got my little one, man, I'm a happy guy. Cameron, I had a new VR headset. That sounds incredible. I have literally, can you believe I've never used one? So what make is it? What company, you know, what brand is it? That sounds really, really cool. But it's good. Have you like got it all set up yet and everything? Yeah, I've literally never used one. I was tempted. I've been tempted many times. But so when I went to the Apple store last time, the guy said, did I want to try it out? But do you know what? I ran out of time in the end. So I was like, nah, we'll do it next time. But the Apple one, blow my neck, it's ridiculous amounts. It's like, what, £6,000 or something? 4,000? I just about a clue. Rubbish. Too much money. Gary, yeah, but maybe in the long run I may meet a woman again. Exactly. Sometime anyway. I'll let you get on with your new get on now. Wish you and your mum have a good New Year. Be with you tomorrow. Ah, it's so good. Gary, we always love having you with us, you know. Yeah, I really hope things work out for the better for you, and good on you for keeping a real positive attitude, because it's not easy and life can really hit hard when you least expect at times. So good to see you keeping up a good attitude. Good for you, man. Lovely to speak to you, by the way. Cameron, you're the nicest ever YouTuber I have met. It's so cute. Because you look really kind and kind-hearted. Thank you, mate. That means a massive amount. Genuinely, thank you very much. I just like to show it back because I get a lot of nice comments. As you can see, people like yourself. who are really, really kind. So yeah, I actually think, do you know what? What's the point in being a rude YouTuber when people actually make an effort to come and watch your videos? You know, I'm the one who feels humble. People come to watch my videos and I'm like, actually, I feel like I'm the blessed one. Like, that's so kind of people to come and watch my videos and interact. So yeah, of course I like to be kind. And I really appreciate the fact that you noticed that, by the way. Let me know what you're up to for New Year's, by the way. Have you got any plans coming up? Have you got a party or any goals, like New Year's resolutions? I literally, by this point of the year, I've kind of made a new video kind of helping or chatting about some New Year's resolution goals if people haven't thought of any. And you know what? I've run out of time this time, so I haven't got any. But yeah, so we have got probably a little party going on here. Should be quite nice, but only a few local neighbours coming around. It should be quite nice. But yeah, apart from that, my resolution is to stick even more to my exercise goals. We also help run a local church free cafe, it's like a voluntary run thing, which is to bring the community together and yeah, offer people a place to chat, have a free cup of coffee and a cake if they want. Yeah, so I'm hoping to get a bit do some more stuff with them. Yeah, we've got quite a few little goals coming up this year, which is quite exciting actually. That's some of my resolutions. Gary, find a new year. Find a new woman for the new year. Cool, brilliant. One thing I will say is make sure that it's a genuine relationship rather than a relationship for the sake of it. Because I have got into some not so good relationships throughout my life. Maybe more for the sake of thinking that I should get into a relationship. And I think if I actually took the time to just let things grow naturally, and work on being a friend with somebody before trying to make them into my girlfriend, then maybe it would have been more of a stronger thing. So don't rush into anything unless it's right. That's my advice. Cameron, when you become popular, for example, 100,000, will you remember me? Wow, that's the question. I love how you're believing in me. I really appreciate that. I'll tell you what, if you are remaining active on the channel, then I probably will, yeah. There's a lot of people who are regulars that come up on a regular basis that are people I remember. So I remember Gary. Gary is quite a regular on the channel, but some people pop in and out, which is cool, you know, it's fine. And then you don't hear from them again for ages, but you know, people have lives. But yeah, if somebody comes up, keeps coming back on a regular basis, yeah, I would remember them. Yeah, I'm sure I would. I think in a way, you don't forget what makes or who was there at the start. Like who you were when you were relatively small. And that probably is the case for everything in life. Like, I won't forget my first job, or my first school, or my first girlfriend, or, you know, things like that. But yeah, I think where you were originally, before you make something for yourself, you don't forget, do you? You kind of remember the basics, remember the people who are around you at the beginning. So yeah, there you go. There you go indeed. So I'm literally just having my herbal tea, which I have a sleepy tea. This is lavender and chamomile tea. This one is a mint tea. Hello, Katie. How you doing, girl? Haven't seen you for a little while. Well, I have, but not on here, I should say. How are you doing, girl? Are you looking forward to New Year's Eve, and have you got any plans coming up? I feel like I could have squeezed that tea back out a bit more, actually. I've been really odd pulling them with my fingers, yeah. Definitely not a cool way of doing that, but hey, it is what it is. I actually find a nice proper herbal tea done well can really make you feel better. So anybody who knows me knows that I live off herbal tea and black coffee. If I've got a herbal tea, especially in the evening, and black coffee to keep me going throughout the day, then I'll tell you what, I'm a happy guy. It's important, everybody, to focus on the essentials. So what is, especially this time of year, refocus what matters to you the most. What is it that you appreciate the most in life? Is it people? Is it possessions? Is it money? Is it your job? I would say what matters most to me is definitely people. But my job, like for YouTube and stuff, that's very important because I need resources and money to look after the people that matter to me, like my little one. So my little girl, being able to do things with her, take her out, that is a very important thing for me. But it's also a good opportunity to kind of work out where you're spending your time. Money and work is important, but you shouldn't spend your majority of your time doing it or earning it, I should say. If you're spending more time working to provide than with your family that you're providing it for, then I would say your priorities are wrong. Personally, not everyone would agree, but I would say that is how I see things personally. People should come before work and before business, no matter what that job is. Yeah. I try and remember to start my day off by, I try and remember to pray. I'm not always so good at being quite so strict with it, but hey, I try my best. I do feel if you put God at the centre of life before anything else, then God helps you put your priorities straight, even when you don't know what they should be. I definitely should be in bed. Definitely. Not a doubt about that. However, it's been a really busy few days, so this has kind of been the only opportunity I've had to just kind of catch up on a few things. Kat was about to go to sleep. Yep, I'm about to go to sleep as well. Would you like a herbal tea, Kat? I have one here right for you here. So better grab it if you want it quick before I drink it. Kat, have you actually seen this kitchen properly? I can't remember if you have or not. Oh, you have, haven't you? I think you have. You don't like tea? That's crazy, girl. You need to get into it. Oh, you have? It's funny, isn't it? I couldn't quite remember if you had or not. Fair enough. It's pretty good. Although, I will tell you what, pretty messy right now too. With the last few days of extreme busyness, I really need to clear my throat properly. With my little darling, we have not had much chance to tidy up. I appreciate it, girl. It does look really nice, doesn't it? It just also looks a bit messy. So we've got some new curtains up here too. It's really relaxing, really cozy. So yeah. So who's feeling tired then? Kat, are you feeling tired at the moment? Or are you just thinking you should? I will say I did a bit of exercise on my fitness app earlier, which is really good this evening. Keita Scott, welcome. How you doing? Keita Scott says, "What am I doing?" Not a lot actually right now. Clearing my throat. So I've had a bit of a Christmas cold. Apart from that, put my feet up, having a herbal tea, and yeah, relaxing. Literally, yeah. So, have you had a good Christmas, Keita Scott? And Katie, what about you? Have you had a good Christmas too? And what were your two? How am I wording this? What were you two's favourite Christmas presents? Guys, I'm wording this really weirdly because I'm literally just tired here. So my English is not Englishing this evening. Not at all. Kat says her mum was rolling her hair. That's nice. Keita, absolutely. We can't believe it's New Year's Eve either. Really crazy. Really crazy indeed. It kind of, I don't know why, but for me, I always feel like New Year's Eve is a long way from Christmas, even though it's not. But I'm always like kind of shocked when I'm like, huh? We've just had Christmas and it's New Year. Even though that's kind of obvious. But, you know. But still, there you go. So make sure you have your resolutions in stone or in your head. Because it is really an amazing time to kind of just reassess your priorities. And therefore, I think one thing that's better than resolutions is priorities. So use your 2025 resolution time as a time to refocus on what matters to you. Like I was saying earlier, for me, I think it's important to try and take the focus off work and more onto people. And that's what I fully intend to set my New Year's priorities to. A lot of us can kind of get into that rut of working for a goal that's we feel we're about to achieve, but in a way, working's good, but it can almost consume you. So know why you're working. Don't overwork, but likewise, don't underwork. You know, there's a there is always a balance. You just have to know your balance, don't you? Kat says it didn't feel like Christmas. It's a shame. Mind you weren't at home, were you? So I wonder if that had an impact. Keita agrees. Good to hear you agreeing. Apart from that, everybody, I'm about to go to bed because I really need it. And my energy level is literally just like tanked right now. No, opposite of tanked. Untanked. Yeah, that. Untanked, whatever. Empty. My energy level is empty. And you can probably tell by the fact that my voice is just about gone and I'm making very little sense right now. Also, Keita, thank you that you love my shirt. Really appreciate that. I've got pretty wild outfits, so this is just one of the many wild ones. Get some rest, I agree. And nice to see you. Yeah, nice to see you too. So hopefully we might just catch you on the next live. We're always live, just doing some random chat, just living our life. And hopefully we will catch you all very soon. Thank you everyone for coming. Take it easy. Subscribe if you're not. I know Keita and Katie you already are, so don't worry, I'm not talking about you guys. Thank you again. Have a good evening all day, and we'll see you soon. God bless.